Hey soul family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we're taking a look at your September 2025 predictions. I can't wait to get into it, but I just want to tell you that if you prefer to pick your piles using your zodiac signs, you will find a timestamp for that down in the description box. And if you prefer for spirit to pick your pile today, this is also an option, and you will find the timestamp for that as well down in the description box. Otherwise, let me introduce each pile to you. I will zoom you in to each pile so that you can have a close look. For pile number 1, this is your 9 of Pentacles, and your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite. For pile number 2, this is your 9 of Pentacles, and your crystal is the beautiful Chrysocollite. Pile number 3, this is your 9 of Pentacles, and your crystal is the beautiful Mookaite Jasper. And finally, last but not least, pile number 4, this is your 9 of Pentacles, and your crystal is the beautiful Onyx. So take a look at which one of these 4 piles you're the most drawn to, and this will be the pile for you here today. Feel free to check out different piles in case you feel drawn to them. Even if you're drawn to all, you never know why your intuition is leading you to these piles. You will be hearing something regarding your month of September that is important for you to hear. And once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in a moment, I will be assigning different zodiac signs to each pile. If this is something that you're interested in, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. But if you prefer to pick your piles using your signs, welcome, my dear soul family. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And in a moment, I will be drawing out 3 signs for each pile. All right, I think we are pretty much ready. Let's pull out 3 signs. So these will be pile number 1 signs, pile number 2, pile number 3, and pile number 4. And let's see what we have. For pile number 1, your signs are Leo, Cancer, as well as Sagittarius. Pile number 2, your signs are Scorpio, Pisces, as well as Capricorn. Pile number 3, your signs are Gemini, Libra, as well as Taurus. And for pile number 4, your signs are Aquarius, Virgo, as well as Aries. So, my dear soul family, these are the zodiac signs and their association to each of the piles in today's reading. Please feel free to pick your pile or piles using your sun, moon, or rising. I highly recommend you check out the 3. If you don't know what the others are and you just know your sun sign, please go by that. If you prefer to pick your piles using any other placement in your chart, please feel free to do that. These are just different suggestions to make it easier and more enjoyable for you to find your pile. Once you're ready, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box, which will take you straight to your readings. And please note that in the next section of the introduction, Spirit will be picking your pile for you. If this is something that you're interested in today's reading, please stick around. If not, please pause the video and take as much time as you need. All right, if you prefer for Spirit to pick your pile, welcome. This part of the introduction has been created specifically for you so that you can do just that. And as you may know, I do assign a different tarot card to each pile based on the numerology of the major arcana. And so the Magician will be presenting pile number 1, the High Priestess pile number 2, the Empress pile number 3, and of course the Emperor pile number 4. And what I like to do is simply shuffle them around until I miss pulling a card or passing on a card, and I will know it is your chosen pile. And it eventually happens as I shuffle them around in this way. I do eventually make a mistake. Ah, there we go. And I will know it's your chosen pile. Right. So your chosen pile by spirit for today's reading, my dear soul family, is pile number 3. Right. So these were the different ways in which you can pick your pile in today's reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed them and that they brought you the clarity that you need to find your pile. And once you're ready, you know the drill. You'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Click on your timestamps and I will see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your September 2025 predictions. Can you believe it already? September. These are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. And I wanted to ask you a question. I left the card at the bottom because I wanted to ask you about this. What do you think this card is referring to? Yoga pretzel. What's the reference here that I'm not picking up? So it's really a cool deck. Just so you have some preference to be able to reference, sorry, to be able to help me out. So yeah, I feel like it's a modern deck: selfie fail, impulse buyer, grill master, so funny, serial killer, referring to the cereal box, yeah, and human GPS, gym rat, and so on. That's the theme here. And so what do you think yoga pretzel mean? Is there something that I don't know? Yeah, let me know. But yeah, otherwise I think I'm gonna take this card out because I wouldn't know what to make of it. The yoga pretzel, is it referring to, I don't know. Anyways, let's keep it out for now. And yeah, please do let me know. On the far right, as you can see, I have an empty astrological chart of houses in which we will be casting some runes on in a moment to get an accurate reading, detailed, accurate reading for your month. This is what we do every month. And very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Amazonite, and if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Leo, Cancer, as well as Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Right, let's get into it and cast your runes already and see what you're getting this month. So, my dear soul family, what can you expect? Thanks. First of all, you've got the Inguaz rune. Ooh, something is starting this month. Something powerful is starting this month. Yeah, that fell right off the bat. And let's ask, what can you expect in your month of September 2025, please? 1, 2, 3. Right, thank you. That was clear and nice. And let's check what we have. Right. So in the 9th house, we've got the Othala rune as well as the I was going to say Inguas, sorry, the Othala rune as well as the Uruz rune. You've got the Raido rune in the 7th house, as well as the Thurisaz rune. You've got the Awaz rune between the 5th and the 6th house. And ooh, you've got the Fehu rune in the 2nd house of money. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is looking great. Right. So, love this for you. We'll get into the details in a moment. This may be. Right, let's not jump into things and find out what's going on here in a moment. And place that here. Yep, this way you can see everything. And let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So something powerful is beginning for sure for you this month. But let's see what cards we have. You've got Hungry Beast. Okay. I just heard feast as well. Maybe you're going to be invited to a huge party, festival, dinner, or something this month, maybe for some of you. Or also, this could be talking about the abundance that's about to happen here, not just like a feast, like a dinner or a party, but this could be talking about you going, whoa, I want all of these things. I have all of the wealth for it. Let's see. You've got Moon and Gemini with adaptability, right? You've got the Enneagram recognition. Ooh, this has been popping up. This has popped up recently in one of the readings, I remember. So if you came from that reading, boy, the amount of recognition that you're getting this month is crazy. I would say you are being recognized. It could be for your work, because I'm tying work to your money, but it doesn't have to be. It could be your talent. It could be your family recognizing you are the responsible one, so they give you the family assets. I don't know. But there's something about you being absolutely recognized this month. Happy event, feast. Something massive is happening this month, and it's leading to a lot of money for you. I love this energy for you. So you've got under attack, right? Let's take a look at your tarot cards so that we have a final look at the overall energy of your month. Final picture. You've got the Seven of Swords. You got to be careful with something here as well this month. Yeah, I did tell you I'm seeing something in your 7th house here. We'll explore it in a moment. You've got the Justice card. Libra is justice. Is this okay? I have some ideas here. The Justice card. You've got the 5 of Swords. You've got the 10 of Wands. Yay. Okay, I think I should make sure you can see the numbers right there. What if I like place it here? That'll be better. So you've got the Ace of Wands. Lovely. Ace of Wands. That's referring to our beautiful Ingwaz here for sure. Something powerful is beginning this month. You've got the 2 of Cups. And you've got the 10 of Swords. I feel like it's going to be a bittersweet month for you, with highs as well, to be honest with you, as well as lows. It's kind of like this apple here with the worms in the 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups is a very happy card. It's falling in love. It's alchemy as well, reciprocity, something working out in a great way for you. But maybe, I don't want to say something spoils it. No, but something is affecting your happiness here. I feel like in the money front, you'll be doing so well. You're going to be getting a lot of recognition. You're going to be getting a lot of wealth this month. It's perhaps this powerful beginning that's happening for you here. I feel like you're going to go, your appetite is so big. You want to do so much with this success. But at the same time here, there's something about you feeling under attack, or maybe dealing with someone who is a liar, perhaps like cheated you in some way. And it has to do with your intimate connections here in the 7th house. You've got the Thurisaz rune as well as the Raido. You can see that you will find yourself on a new journey. And it is due to something painful, I'm not going to lie. Something painful here, someone in your inner circle. It could be, by the way, something that you're already going through. And with justice here, it is Raido is a new journey, right? So it could be you finally getting justice with regards to this person that's been attacking you or has been cheating you. But in any case, whether this is about to happen for you or something that you're already going through, I'm not going to lie. In this front, it looks like it will be a bit heavy and painful this month. And it makes sense. Even if we are already winning over someone who has been cheating and lying, lying or maybe fighting something in court, whatever this means for you. At the end of the day, even when we're wrapping up something heavy, it feels painful. We have to go through the things that are already painful, raw. I'm seeing a lot of heaviness and a lot of pain here. I'd rather let you know, of course, so that you act like the powerful monster that you are, and that you deal with the situation well. Yeah, this month there are very high energies with the Ace of Wands. Rah, the energy is powerful. It's almost like everything is coming up to the surface. And as everything is rising, it's rising, the energy is rising with what could be perceived as good and bad. In any case, I really feel like in both cases, although it's a bit bittersweet, the experience of the month, at the end of the day, I will tell you that with this intimate person that your reading is referring to here, you will get justice, right? They're not going to get away with it, so to speak. They might be, it might feel like in the beginning of the month they're going to get away with something, they're attacking you. Maybe someone here is trying to attack the recognition that you're getting. They're not going to get away with it. Perhaps this is your heaviness and pain of realizing that it is that person that is attacking you, or maybe you're just dealing with the situation and you're finally going to overcome it once and for all. So it's all good at the end of the day. But yeah, just so you know, that's what's going on. I feel like this could be a family member or someone that you consider as family, because this is the Othala rune. And I feel like with the ninth house, which is philosophy, the house of philosophy, also the house of travel, and the Uruz rune, it's either one of the two things. It's either you are going to understand everything with regards to this particular family member or the person that you consider as family, and you will learn how to have stronger boundaries and how to deal with the situation, and you will finally move past it. You will, all cases, finally move past the situation. That's the movement of the travel and Sagittarius. Or it could simply mean that your relationship with this family member is going to become stronger and things will come into balance, and you will share a lot of deeper love between the two of you as a result of you going through this hardship, which is very likely, by the way, and understanding more about each other, and your relationship becomes stronger and even more of a family bond. So it depends on, again, each one listening to this reading and the other, and how this resonates with you. But it's all good at the end of the day. That I promise you. Okay, so yeah, a bit of harshness there in your month, but let's explore all the money here. What is going on? What is this feast? What is this recognition? What is this huge appetite? Look, I want to tell you something that I just noticed with adaptability here. It shows you that everything is going to come into balance towards the end of the month. It is here. All of these changes are particularly this month for a powerful new beginning for you, so that you can enjoy your intimate connections and so that you can enjoy your success and your wealth. So yeah, consider it this month where things get riled up to your favor in all its highs and its lows. So let's look at the high now and see what's going on here. What's about to happen for you, my dear pile number one this month? I'm so intrigued. Let's see. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles. Do you have a plan? Or do you have a plan that you're working towards? It seems you're very focused, trying to build something brilliant, maybe. Okay. Or maybe you've already built something brilliant. Page of Cups. It almost feels like someone offering you something in a friendly way. It's crazy how something so friendly, so not particularly professional, but leading to something professional, that could create this massive success for you. The Five of Cups. It's like you lost a lot. You're sad about something. And this person comes by and they're like, hey, this pages could be friends, by the way. You could have a friend or a colleague or someone who really likes you can see that you are going through a lot of pain despite the hard work that you've been putting in, and they will offer you something big. They're like, hey, I know you're very sad about the things that you've lost here, but I have this amazing opportunity. I would love to recommend you. I would love to offer it to you. I would love to give it to you, something like that. You're gonna have a friend. And it's crazy how something so simple, a friend offers you something that you will deem to be super valuable, that will have a huge effect in your on the financial front. You've got the Seven of Wands right off the bat. You move in the month from feeling so sad and not knowing what to do to feeling so powerful that you're able to overcome the challenges that you're going through. So they're empowering you with a great opportunity. What's this opportunity? Four of Pentacles. It's an opportunity for you to amass a lot of money. They're like, hey, you're the best who can do this. I want to recommend you to this project. Join us or something, or join in. I see your brilliant work. I'm personally a big fan. You deserve this. And because of this friend this month, or colleague, or someone that really genuinely loves you for who you are, admires your work, will be, I don't want to say the gatekeeper, no, will be the person who opens up this opportunity for you for great money and recognition. So how are you getting this recognition? Before we get into that, this person with this opportunity allows you to finally get up, like I said, and be able to face a lot of the challenges that you couldn't face before. Maybe you're like, how am I going to pay for the loans? How am I going to fulfill this promise? How am I going to pay for my children's education? I don't know. You have a lot of things on your mind that you're really sad about. And this opportunity definitely allows you to tackle them all. You're no longer worried, and you're like, yeah, let's get straight into it. And you're like, you've got this hunger, it seems, this month. You're like, I can do this. This opportunity is so good. The money coming from it is so good that you're like, yes, give me more, give me more. I can do all of that. And you're very motivated, you're very excited, and you're definitely making use of the great potential that you just received this month. The recognition, though, how are you getting the recognition? Thank you. This month, because that's a powerful energy there. You've got, wow, 10 of Cups. It looks like you're going to have a huge crowd. This could be many people that want to work with you, hire you. Maybe you have your own, like, you're a freelancer who will have a lot of people who want to work with them. Maybe you'll be working with an amazing, powerful team, and you stand out amongst the best ones in the company, something like that. Or you, yeah, fans. You have a lot of fans or audience, or this could be the market, but you're really gonna have people who love you with the recognition. And the 10 of Cups, right? 10 of Cups is happy family. So wow. Okay. The Hierophant. You are gonna be recognized by a lot of people as an expert with the Hierophant, someone who's very knowledgeable. The Hierophant. Maybe you're a teacher. You're going to be recognized as the best teacher, a best professor, writer. Yeah, someone with the knowledge for sure. You're going to be recognized for your knowledge and expertise. Your knowledge and your expertise. You're going to be seen as a great consultant. And you've got the King of Cups. There's something so loving about you, part of your recognition here. Something so loving, authentic about you, but not in a desperate way, in a very balanced way. I mean, loving about there's loving energy that's very mature is the word I'm looking for, not desperate. Very mature, loving in a mature way. Yeah, you're seen as wise, decent, mature, very loving person. And that's why a lot of people love you here. Wow, that's why you were offered this opportunity from the very beginning. um yeah, I love this for you, my dear pile number one. So you're seen as an expert, as someone who cares, loving, kind, but balanced and mature. And you're getting this recognition simply because a lot of people love and admire you. They want to celebrate you, and it's leading to a lot of financial fulfillment. So we still have one more card, Ace of Pentacles. You will be given an opportunity this month. I can't wait. And you will take it gracefully and lovingly. It's so loving here, really. Yeah, you'll be put on a pedestal this month, regarded as like, if you ask me, I feel like you're not going to be put on a pedestal because the people who love you just put others on a pedestal. It's almost like we recognize your love, your maturity, and we want to give you this respect kind of energy. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up here. And this will lead to you making a fairly good amount of money this month. Like you're going on, this is like you going, yeah. And something about this money, it's kind of like the more you do, the more you get. So it's in your hands how much you can get out of this, it seems. And your appetite is big. But yeah, I feel like Fehu in the second house is here to show you that it's abundance relative to anything you've gone through before. This is a lot of money. This is like almost like the first time you hold massive amounts like that. I love this for you. Such a sweet reading. And look, you are going to go through ups and downs this month, but eventually you will find your balance again. You will know how to adapt to the situation, whether it's the challenges that you're going to choose to take on in order to create that wealth and live up to the expectations of those who are supporting you, uh, but as well as the challenges that you are going to go through with this person that will lead to something great at the end. If this is a toxic person, you're finally going to move past them with strength, move on. But for a lot of you, this could be a situation that you go through in order to strengthen the connection between you and someone so that you can move together in the right direction. Finally, you've got the Awaz rune in the fifth and the second and the sixth house, although it's within the same energy, which is great because your reading keeps confirming the sort of energy that you're going to go through in the month. I do see that you are going to feel some transition in the areas of your creativity and fun, as well as in the area of your everyday routine. Makes sense because so much is changing in your life. So yeah, the Awaz rune, as you know, it's a rune of transitions, as I mentioned. It's also associated with the yew tree, where high priestesses would sit in the past to relax and get into their meditative mode. So at the end of the day, I am foreseeing for you that in the month of September, you will be having a lot of fun doing creative things peacefully. Not that you will be, it's kind of like, you know how when we love to be creative, but we're constantly pushed by deadlines, almost killing the fun of it sometimes? Here, I feel like everything is relaxed. You get to be super creative, but you get to take the time to enjoy it. So that's lovely to see here for you. And the sixth house here also shows that relaxed energy in your routine as well. So you'll be going through a lot of changes in your everyday routine due to the massive changes that are going in your life to adapt to all the changes. But again, I see you taking it easy every day. Your routine is calm, it's good. Again, you're enjoying it. So, although there are highs and lows, you think your creative energy and your routine would be chaotic. Not at all. I feel like you will be in your calm energy. If I were to pick up your energy correct, I salute you for that. So, although you're going through a lot this month, highs and lows, you're taking it slow. I would divinate from your energy here. You're taking it slow. You're like, okay, what does what do I need to do today? Let me work on this creative project. Let me take my day slowly. Good for you. I love to see this for you. And your appetite is so big to make use of that wonderful opportunity that you are getting because you feel like you can do a lot. And my dear pile number one, did I miss something here? Let me just double check. I actually think it's much better to see what this under attack energy is and this cheating, lying energy so that you're ready for it, right? What is it and what is your guidance will be the best way to end your reading correctly. So you've got the Nine of Swords, Six of Wands, the Magician, and the Three of Pentacles. You can see that same energy, that although you're going through a lot of success and you're being celebrated and loved, you're also simultaneously going through that stress with this person in your life, in this intimate person in your life. What are we seeing with this person particularly? It looks like they're gonna stress you out. I will tell you something, that although they will try to attack something or you will feel under attacked by them for one reason or the other, red flags, red alert, because particularly of their lying or cheating, whatever this is, I will tell you that your reading is showing you that maybe you can, because you're stressed, could blow things out of proportion. That does not mean that this person is not acting like is not acting wrong. It just means that things could look much scarier than they really are. So, although that is bound to happen, your reading is giving you the guidance of not putting yourself under this amount of stress, especially initially, because the whole month you are going to be calm. But initially, when you hear about it, you might be, it might blow up in your mind. Instead, your reading is guiding you to, first of all, don't miss out on enjoying the success and the celebration the universe is giving to you. Second of all, when it comes to this particular situation, you're guided to not just look closely at it, you're guided to this time look even closer at this. You want to ask yourself questions like, I'll show you right now, what are the patterns every single time when it comes to this particular situation with this person? What are the patterns? This time you are guided to just sit down, not listen to the monsters in your mind, but instead go, what are the patterns? Because if you look at the patterns, you'll be able to collaborate with this person to show them these patterns as well, in case this is going to lead to you finally having a better relationship. If you're in court, then whatever is going to happen this time will allow you to pick up on a pattern that you can absolutely present in court. So you don't want to get lost in your fears, but more so into the details of this situation, because within all of this, there's a gift that is going to set you free. liberate you. Ninth house, set you free. If you look closely at it, particularly the patterns, what's similar to this situation? Uh, didn't this repeat itself one way or the other? This will be the key to fully liberating you this month. So pay attention. Don't get lost in your fears and stress and sadness, and more so into the patterns of this behavior, because this is what will liberate you. Yeah, it's almost like, yeah, so this person has done something, attacked you. They want to get a reaction here. They want to scare you right into doing something so that they can get away with something. And instead of reacting in the way they're expecting you to, and they getting away with them, your guides are saying, don't get lost in that attack. Calm your mind down. Don't fall victim to your own fears and your own shadows, but instead look at the pattern. What is it showing you? What is it telling you? And the magician is a skilled archetype, which means you will be able to figure it out. You have a scientific mindset, or you're intelligent, as your cards are showing. You'll be able to find something brilliant, um, and something about how this pattern will be the very thing that works with you to liberate you from this situation. And yeah, my dear pile number one, this is all I can see in your month of September. I wish you the best of luck, and I truly hope you've enjoyed your reading. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number one, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number two. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your September 2025 predictions. These are the decks that I'll be using for your reading. I just figured something out that I asked pile number one. Oh, I don't have it here. I was asking them, what do they think of a particular card and what it means? But I think I figured it out. I think it was called the pretzel yoga. And I was wondering, yoga pretzel, and I was wondering what they were referring to. I think they're referring to the yoga pose and how it looks like a pretzel. So I think that's figured out. I was really wondering. But yeah, these are the decks that I'll be using. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys in the description box. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Chrysocolla. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Scorpio, Pisces, as well as Capricorn. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. Ooh, nice, thanks. So as you may know, during the monthly readings, I do cast some runes onto an empty astrological chart of houses, and this way we get an accurate and more detailed reading. Yeah, I meant to say accurate and more. I said the same thing literally. Whatever. So we get a more detailed reading. What is this rune? The Uruz rune. It's in the second house. I'm going to leave it off for now because I want it to be empty as we cast the runes, and then I'll put it back. So what can you expect in the month of September, my dear pile number two? 1, 2, 3. Wonderful. We have a lot of energy, mostly in this area right there. Okay, I feel like this one's kind of touching, so I will leave it, but I will pick up the rest and put the Uruz rune back right there and see what you have. So in the 11th house, which has 2 runes here, you've got the Yera rune, as well as, I always mix up the Yera and the Kenaz, as well as the Manaz rune, which is so interesting because the Manaz rune is about interconnectedness. So let's see where that takes us. In the 12th house, you've got the Laguz rune, Uruz rune in the 2nd house. Oof, big transformation here in the house of transformation. massive transformation this month. That could potentially lead to you changing your ideology about something, or you traveling, depending on what your runes and your cards are going to show you. So in the ninth house, you also have the Othala rune, which was the same rune found in pile number one. Very interesting. If you're drawn to pile number one, I highly recommend it for you. And in between, we also have another rune. Wow, the strength rune. What's wrong with me today? Algaes, the Algaes rune. Wonderful. Right, let me put this to the side. And let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So, you've got professional binge watcher. Okay, let's keep that here. Maybe some of you are going to be watching, having some time off and watching some things that series that you love this month, perhaps. You're going to be releasing a series this month. Who knows? Oh, but I have something for you. Oh my God. I totally get it. Other than you binge watching something, you are going to have a lot of eyes on you this month because look, the Manaz rune in the 11th house, interconnectedness. The 11th house is like a community, friendships, like-minded people. Looks like you're gonna have a lot of people observing you, specifically with the Yera rune. It looks like they're gonna be watching you achieve something. It is the rune of harvest. So it looks like they're gonna watch you get a lot of massive results for something that you've been working so hard on. And it's gonna be eye opening for so many people. Many people in your similar community, in a community of people like maybe in the same industry, maybe in the same company, maybe in the same city or something. I don't know. You're very similar in one way, and you're going to have so many people stare at the awesome results that you're about to get. And it looks like you're moving in the correct direction in your north node with the 12th house, the Laguz. Your intuition is getting you there, your psychic abilities, your intuition. You have a strong feeling about something and you're moving in the right direction because of it. So that's so lovely to see. It's what I've noticed right off the bat as we look at your oracle cards and your runes. But let's continue. You've got the Enneagram, the man, you're the man, under the category of character. And the keywords here are consultant, friend, male, partner, relative, as well as acquaintance. Right. I'm getting this idea, this expression, you the man. You're going to do something awesome this month. You've got lost. Right. Let's keep that there. You've got Mercury in Aquarius with originality. Yeah, you've got a lot of activity in the 11th house, which is the Aquarius house. Perhaps you're doing something original, and that's why a lot of people are staring at you and they can't get enough. They can't stop staring at you this month. So let's see what this is going to be. Let's pull out your tarot cards. And in this way, we have a complete picture of what your month will look like, will potentially be like. So, whoa, I told you this month is a massive transformation. It is a month of huge change, particularly in the 11th house here, and the original thing that you will be doing, and it has a massive effect on your community, the people around you, and it's leading to powerful resources. Uru's rune in the second house, maybe a lot of money, like you being bringing you financial power or the power to be financially abundant. Massive, massive, massive transformation. Did I say it enough? Right. Let's continue and see how this transformation is moving things in your life. So you've got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, there's massive potential here for building great wealth. Right? I love this for you. You've got the World card. She's got the whole world in her hands. I really feel this energy for you here. You feel like all of a sudden you've got the whole world in your hands. You feel like you can do anything. This is massive power right there, particularly financially, because it's so aligned with your path. And it looks like the universe, the world, is choosing to give you this money because, I mean, the universe, the Gaia, I want to say Gaia is choosing to give these resources and wealth to you because it will be greatly supporting your north node. So let's continue. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm telling you, judgment. A lot of people will be staring at you this month. So many people. You will awaken many people to something. Everyone is going to go, I mean, what? Are you like not shocked here? What is going on? A lot of people are casting not like bad judgment, but like, whoa, how original is that? How brilliant was that? You, the man. How are you able to, like, you've got maybe even the whole world or your whole community watching you. How did they do that? Mind blowing. They can't have enough of your story. It's almost turning into a series. Like, what did pile number do today? Oh, didn't you hear pile number two? They went and they registered this and they started applying for this. Whoa, that's amazing. People can't have enough of this massive transformation that you're creating, and it's changing everyone. Okay, you've got the Knight of Cups. Look, Knight of Cups here is the card that follows their heart. They don't care about anything. They're just following their heart. And people's hearts are really have really opened up, whether it makes sense or not. Nobody cares here. This is a huge amount of people that can't have enough of you, that love what you've just done. And I'm so curious to see what it is that you've done that was so original, that is making people fall in love with you in this crazy way. Knight of Cups, seeing the 11th house, this is definitely talking about the energy of being a fan of something, or admiring something, really loving something. And yeah, to a fault. Whoa, whoa. I'm telling you, Queen of Cups, you're going to feel so loved this month. So loved, so appreciated. There's something about how you've carried something through with great intelligence because it's on the head. And we got Aquarius here with originality. People love your brilliant way of going about something. Can we get more information on this idea, please? What is this brilliant idea? I'm wondering if cards are going to show us a brilliant idea. Let's see. Four of Wands, you're elevating something. The brilliant idea is that you will be elevating something or revolutionizing something. Something is becoming better. All right? Four of Pentacles. I think I understand, but I don't know what the idea is, of course. But I picked up something here. You know how they say how something is so easy yet so unattainable? I feel like it's so brilliant because for so long it was glaring at everyone, but the joke could have been something along the lines of, yeah, well, if you can do it. Yeah, well, yeah, it sounds easy if you can get it. you know? So it looks like this month you will stun people at how you're actually going to get it. It's going to be brilliant. You're like, fine. We couldn't get it before because we've always looked at it from one direction. What if we bypass all of this and we get it in a different way? It's like an idea that, or a direction that in theory seems to be so easy to get, but practically nearly impossible. And so nearly everyone has forgotten about this option altogether because it doesn't make sense how you would get that. And it looks like you are going to attain it. And it's going to be like a great evolution for everyone. So, can we get more information about how you're going to attain it? So curious. It's in alignment with your soul purpose. So, it doesn't surprise me looking at your energy that you're going to make it, because it looks to me like you came here for this massive transformation. One of your roles is to do something so simple, so original, yet so brilliant. You're evolving something here. So, can we get a little peek on how you're evolving something that seemed unattainable, yet so, in theory, looked easy? Nine of Wands. Okay, one more. Three of Swords. Oh, okay. Okay, I get it. You know, Nine of Wands is like a block. Three of Swords is pain. This instantly reminds me of um, limiting beliefs, because these two reminds me of how in the circus, although like very harsh, I hope they don't do this anymore, but they would tie around the elephant's legs this iron ball, and after the elephant tries for a couple of days, 3 days, to take themselves out of this, like free themselves from this iron ball, and realize that they can't, they take the iron ball off their legs and they never try to escape in their lives ever again, because they form this idea that they just can't escape. And so I'm getting this idea that perhaps people have really tried in the past before, because initially everyone recognized how, in theory, it's easy to attain, but then everyone just left it off because they realized that they formed this belief that it's not easy to attain. It looks like you don't have this limiting belief, and so there's something about you this month of you wanting to try. Something about your intuition goes, "Hey, I everyone's saying we can't get it in this way. It's naive, but I kind of feel like I could." So maybe something changes in our day and age, or something has changed for a while, but nobody's just tried because um, everyone crossed it off as impossible to get. Although in theory it's easy to get. So maybe technology has changed, rules have changed, or people's minds about something in particular has changed, making it easier. I don't know what it is, but you're thinking here, you know what, with originality here, I don't care if everyone says it's impossible. I think I could actually make it possible, because it looks like there isn't really anything that's not smart about it. And if I just handle it in this unique way, I don't think anyone is noticing how it's becoming possible now. Or if I just handle it in this way, or if I just think about it this way, then it's actually attainable. You go ahead, the fours here, 4 4, you go ahead and it's a smooth ride, it's stable, and it surprises you that you actually make it happen. When you make it happen, everyone's like, what? 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 And everybody admires the fact that you actually did that. You open up everybody's eyes to the fact that this has become possible, making some form of revolution, revolutionizing people's minds towards something. And the potential for you is unlimited. Um, Potential for wealth is super strong in this pile moving forward. Uh, Also, you will be making some money. You will start making some money, a good chunk. That's perhaps what was hanging there. You free it, you free the initial part right away, that's easy to get, and then you increase, something about increase happening from this point onwards. Yeah, the cards were very generous in terms of explaining to us what we're looking at, but you're really transforming something, empowering others with the Algi's rune here. Yeah. So this transformation is happening in your life, but it transforms your philosophy. Didn't I tell you guys? It transforms your ideas as well as your family's ideas with the Othala. Your family's idea will be, your family will be one of those affected right away. Um, in like one of the very people who will instantly change their minds and open up their minds about what is possible now, the limitations because of how this succeeds. And yeah, your whole community also will be stunned, and they will just love and admire what you're doing here. So let's take a look at how your world is transforming because of this idea. It will be the talk of the town. We do see lost here. So we have the idea that we're looking at something that everyone is kind of lost in, not sure what to do about, not sure whether to go left or right. Also with Alzheimer's, it seems like a lot of people forgot about what happened in the past with regards to this, forgot about it completely, forgot about this direction or this path completely. So yeah, I think the cards will give us an understanding what we're looking at. So, Page of Wands. We're taking a look at what this major transformation is in your life, what area, what's about to happen. You've got the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups. No one imagined this in their wildest dreams. You've got the Knight of Pentacles, and we've got an extra card here that moved. And let's see how your world is transforming. We talked about the blockage right here, where you were blocked out of something. Everyone felt they were blocked out of something. It seemed easy, but it's not attainable. And you open up a brilliant part in this barricade that sets you free. Just as that, Eight of Cups, you walk away completely from a reality that you had to live in, given that you didn't have this option. And now that you have this option, you're free. You're not restricted in this way any longer. And something about the Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles shows me that from then onwards, you're going to be working slowly but surely in the right direction to build something. That's why there's huge potential, powerful financial potential here that you will be building. I feel like right away you're going to be so happy about the fact that you get to imagine as high as you want without any risks, and take steps towards it after feeling so lost. One step just sets you free. Yeah, because you're noticing something everyone forgot about. You're the talk of the town for the rest of the month, and you start feeling empowered with the Knight of Pentacles. You know what to do. All you need to do, you're holding the star, you're holding your own dreams in your hands, and you're feeling like, right, the sky's the limit. All I need to do is just work consistently towards what I want every day. Nine of Pentacles, you're gonna be on a path full of a potential wealth and abundance. Didn't I tell you guys? And it is a path, the path of you achieving the dreams that you want. I can't help but ask. It's in the path of your North Node. You're intuitively skilled at it. You have that sense for it, that new path. And I can't help but want to ask again, can we get more information on what you're transforming? I'm sorry. I feel like we need more perspective. So you've got the something about the cups here, something that was built for so long, maybe. Five of Cups, the Hierophant, Five of Wands. Did you notice 555? Look out for this number this month. This synchronicity is massive. It's five is a number of change, massive change, transformation. Do you see the synchronicity is mind blowing? This can't be a coincidence. If 2025 was the year of change, it is in the month of September for you that you will experience the biggest change. And so here we can always see that barricade and how there's space for you to pass through. You're no longer going to go through challenges that you used to go through, challenges and disappointments that you used to go through, because the transformation with the Hierophant here seems to be about you learning something. And once you learn about a certain type of information, it seems, well, when we learn, we're empowered, is what I wanted to say to complete that sentence. But it seems like from what you're learning here, you never have to worry about something again. That's why it's such a massive transformation. Like, let's say the lost here has to do with jobless, for example. So you find, let's say, a portal or an HR company that gets you a job right away whenever you want, the best options. And so when you find out about an HR company that is so adamant to get you a great job right away whenever you have to leave your job, or you're taken out of your job, then you're never gonna be worried about work again. You're like, you can go to work, relax. If you're not happy, you can hand in your resignation. If that HR company gets you a job no matter what, then you can stay for as long as you need to stay, and then go to another job. You never have to worry about finding a path of jobs again. That's just a quick example. But once you learn about this, you're never going to be disappointed or challenged by this particular issue again. So, what issue is this? I'm sure each one listening will have something different. Some of you, it could be your job, a financial situation, applying for something. Five of Swords. I would say it's in the area of your life where it's challenging and bringing a lot of pain the most. It's the thing that you feel has been pushing you around. Like, your biggest pain revolves around this area. Like, how can I say this? It's like a lot of the things that you feel miserable about is due to that particular area. What is this in your life? Is it a relationship? Is it your work? Is it a financial situation? Is it your health? In this area where you feel like it's your biggest pain point and it's pushing you around in life, making you miserable, this is where in this month you're going to have the biggest transformation and biggest change. Somehow, because maybe you're so desperate about taking yourself out of this terrible situation that's constantly bringing you disappointment and challenges, perhaps you will be one of the few that is actually forced to think. Maybe you're constantly thinking here. You're like trying to think about it from the left to the right, center, up. Like you're looking from all different perspectives about how to take yourself out of the situation, because it is bringing you a lot of pain. And because you're so desperate, you're going to go, wait a minute. I know we always say that doesn't make sense to go in this direction, but what if we just think about this one more time? Maybe you speak to some of the people around you and you go, but what about this direction? Everyone's like, are you joking? And you're like, I know, this doesn't make sense, but like, can you remind me again why nobody, like, I totally get it, but just remind me why it is that we don't go in this direction. And then you have people telling you because of this, and you're like, yeah, but that is no longer a problem. And then people become defensive, and you're like, I get it. I just want to remember. Can you remind me? And people tell you, and you're like, but hold up, guys. I mean, I don't think we have these issues anymore in this direction. Nobody's listening to you. Everyone has deemed it as something that is like a dead road. And you're like, wait, this is not making sense anymore. What if I try? Like, I've got nothing to lose. What if I try, but this time, instead of how people have done it in the past, what if I do it like this? Given that the circumstances are different now, things have ended, things have changed, and if I approach it from this perspective, then maybe it works. And it looks like you will be learning a lot with the Hierophant here. This is why it's going to create a forever massive change, because you will have learned and discovered something that will support you forever when it comes to this area of your life. You're like, once I find out about this, I no longer have to worry. I've learned how to deal with this. And you will start going on a path full of abundance. I say this, Uru's rune in the second house. You know, second house doesn't just have to be wealth, it could also be your body. If this is a health issue, then you're definitely going on a path of healing, your body becoming stronger, and you learning how to deal with, for example, this type of inflation or this type of situation. And you're like, okay, I'm not worried about this or challenged about this any longer, because I know that I can always deal with it whenever it arises. Maybe you find out about an herb, or you found out about something and you stun everyone. Everyone's like, whoa, how did you heal that? So you're in that case, everyone's like, you're the man, you're the woman, you know what I mean, as an expression. But forever, you're like going on a path of great growth and abundance from there. So it almost feels like Gaia has given this secret to you, or is about to give the secret to you, and you really feel like you've got the whole world in your hands. You can do whatever you want after this moment. And I love this sort of empowerment for you. But boy, is this a month where you'll have everybody stare at you. Everybody's going to love um, what you've done here. Yeah. You'll be walking away forever from a particular path onto a path full of abundance. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see in your reading. This was honestly so much fun. I wish you the best of luck with that. And if you've enjoyed it, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 2, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Today, we're taking a look at your September 2025 predictions, and these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. Ooh, thanks, and I also feel this one. If you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, as always, you'll find that I list them below for you guys. But very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Mookaite Jasper, and if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Gemini, Libra, as well as Taurus. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, so let's get straight into it and see what your month is going to be like. Ooh, thanks. We've got a rune here between the first house and the 12th house. This gives off the energy of personal change towards your highest, like transcendence, towards your best self or something. But what is the rune? The Dagaz rune. You're going through a personal transformation this month. Let's keep it out for now, and then I'll put it back so that the runes don't push each other. And let's get some details. What can you expect in your month of September, my dear pile number 3? 1, 2, 3. Lovely. Yeah, this one's touching. Let's pull these out. You've got a lot of runes this month, I must say. Let's put this back and let's explore what runes you have. So in the 12th house, you've got the Ansuz rune, as well as the Nothis rune, right. In the 11th house, you've got the Fehu rune, right. Your community will be your biggest blessing, or your like-minded, like a group, support group that you're part of, community. Maybe you have an audience. What else? Yeah, like-minded people, the 11th house, they will be your biggest blessing this month, or they will be the people who get you or help you get huge abundance this month. This is big. Right, so in the 3rd house, you've got the Tiwa's rune. Ooh, you've got the Uru's rune between the third and the fourth house. Lovely. You're going to have a powerful voice this month, it seems, for one reason or the other. Speaking of power, you've got the, what's wrong with me this month? Algies, the Algies rune. A blank page between the seventh house and the eighth house. Lovely. In the eighth house, you've got the Gebo rune. My God, no, no, no. This month is going to be amazing. I can't wait to explore it any further, but we have a lot of details for sure. So let's keep your chart here. And let's take a look at the rest of your cards. Right, so my dear pile number 3, right off the bat, you've got the Trend Chaser. Okay. All right, you've got the Trend Chaser. And you've got Jupiter in Libra with negotiation. Definitely a lot of powerful talk is leading to something this month. You've got, you gotta be careful with that. Hold on. The Enneagram Pedagogy under the category of professional quality. And of course, we have the art of teaching, pragmatism, mentoring, social skills, concentration, as well as in depth study. You've got in denial. And you've got Venus in Virgo with discrimination. And you've got Saturn in Aquarius with eccentricity. Okay. Let's take a look at your tarot cards. I'm very intrigued on what this is trying to say altogether. We've got a lot of unique energies, and let's see what this does. So you've got the Three of Swords. Another 3. The Three of Wands. I feel like it's highlighting the third house here as well. 3 of Wands. The World card. Okay, so something that has been bringing you a lot of pain that you didn't want to deal with, it seems, is going to change this month. The massive transformation. That's the new blank page. The massive transformation that's leading to a blank new page. And it's going to turn out to be a huge gift in your life with the Gebo rune in the 8th house. Massive transformation with giving you a great gift. So that pain is ending this month completely. And you get to move away from it. And you've got the Knight of Pentacles, Action of Pentacles, leading to great harvest and great abundance or great results. So, where do we begin with this reading? I mean, I just want to put my finger on the beginning of this. Let's look at the restriction here, right? That could be our beginning. 10th house, you have the Ansu's rune and the Nothi's rune, the rune of restrictions. In the 10th house, that's the house of career and goals. So yeah, even the 6th house is actually a house of work. Something here is going to change. Because the Ansu's rune is the rune of Odin, God. So I am seeing something very interesting. It looks like this month, when it comes to the restrictions that you're going through and the pain points that you're going through in your work that you tried not to deal with for so long, avoid, maybe you were afraid, looks like things are changing massively here. And that is absolutely supported by the universe and God here. This is like some events happening to take you out of a particular situation. And it also looks like you're surrounded with a lot of people, your community here, your community, as well as the changes that are happening in your world are going to lead to massive transformations to your path. and to you as a person as well. So I am seeing this month with discrimination that you were either discriminated against, that's why everyone's standing by you, and it's leading to not just you getting your rights back, but you getting abundance. I feel like this powerful communication is not necessarily from you, although it could be, but I feel like with this naked man here, it looks like everything will be revealed about you. Like maybe there were lies about you or something, and everything just comes out in the open, and everyone's like, well, this person was just covering their privacy. I mean, the situation could have looked weird, but really there's nothing malicious about pile number 3. Perhaps you are different than the trend. Maybe you are a different person than most people. And so this is why you could have been discriminated against, misunderstood, or maybe thought of as an easy target when it comes to this restriction in your work. So you felt the pain, but you didn't want to deal with it, or maybe it was the people around you that were in denial. But then suddenly everything comes out this month. And with proper education, with people properly, because there's a lot of communication here with the Tiwaz rune, Uru's rune in the 3rd house, a lot of powerful communication here that is showing the facts. Perhaps you were also very private. Maybe you're the sort of person at work that doesn't speak much about your work. Doesn't speak. You're a private person, and you got someone here that shows you off. Like, hey, this person is very unique. They do this. They have that. That's something awesome. That's something that we're not used to, but it's awesome. It's amazing. And I think all of a sudden people start speaking up for you this month. And so this will open up, as well as your career, like opportunities in your career. It will also open up a lot of new pages when it comes to new close friends, especially the ones who stood by you this month, 7th house. So you will have new friends this month. You will have a lot of people watching you transform and grow exponentially, and so many people are happy for you, and you're on a path of many people changing. I feel like the people around you are changing, and that's helping you go through your own personal change. Perhaps this is mass change in your industry, in your community. People are changing. While they were in denial before, this month they're like, this is not right. And there's a lot of talk about it, and how you're one of the unique people who are affected by what used to happen, and that you were discriminated towards, and you will have people feeling for you, empathizing with you, and speaking strongly about your situation, speaking powerfully, making powerful small changes, not just big changes, but they are so focused on not just you getting better, or having your situation better, but down to the details. Is everyone fair about even where your office is or something? So there's something like that, down to the details, the taxes, the chairs, the where you get to sit, where you get to be, you name it, down to the detail. Everything is discussed and talked about. And it could be that there's a bit of favorism, or things are tilting towards not just looking for people who are following the trend, or people who are regarded as the regular people in this job. There's something now about, hey, we actually like uniqueness. We actually love and appreciate this uniqueness, because each soul vibrating in their authenticity, 12th house, 1st house, has something unique to offer. Do you see? There's something so particular and peculiar about your reading this month. It's so detailed and so different, and I want to say weird. um, but yeah, this month you've got your community absolutely supporting you and loving you for being unique and authentic. This is due to so many people changing this month, but also it is allowing you to become yourself and release your pain points. And I do see that you're going to start taking powerful actions, because the sixth house is about your everyday routines, and I see action here with the action of pentacles. So from this moment onwards, I see a new page has begun for you, leading to a lot of to a great gift. If this gift is in the 12th house, as we can see here, this gift is in the area of your goals or your career, depending on how this reading is resonating with you. This gift is allowing you, with the action of pentacles, to take consistent actions towards something every day. You are going to be so blessed with something, like given the gift of a particular position that you dreamt about, or given the gift of having a great project, or given the gift of a great opportunity. And so whatever this is leading you to take powerful actions every day. Knight of Pentacles, the Algiz rune in the sixth house, powerful actions every single day, because now you have your eyes on something. You were given a great gift and you honor it, and you're working very hard towards it every day. You can see that something, and that's what we're going to focus on next, I believe, something powerful that is from the universe, from God, is happening this month, that is changing that is causing all of this discussion to happen in the first place. So I think that's where we want to expand on. What's about to happen this month that seems to have a hand of the universe, hands of God in it? What is that for you, my dear pile? And let's keep these to the side. My dear pile number 3 this month. So you've got the Four of Pentacles. It reminds me, this particular Four of Pentacles, something regarded the higher ups and how they want to hold on to what they have. Greed or something. What were we asking again? Yeah, the hands of God. Whoa. I'm asking about the hands of God and you literally get oneness. If you have any doubt that God or the universe or whatever you believe in is standing by you powerfully this month, I don't know how else synchronicity could be speaking to you. This is so powerful. Okay, and we've got the embodiment of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. And it's leading to you having something massive, a massive gift, massive opportunity, massive wealth, something like that. Powerful position. So, the hands of God, how? It's almost like taking it from the very hands who thought that they had control to giving it to you with great honor. How is that going to happen? We see a rabbit down there and a squirrel, and you can see the lion going, hur, 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 hur. I think it's a lion. Hur, hur. Oh, is that another squirrel? Oh, going, that's mine. So what is the hands of God here? How is this happening? Maybe these two explain. At least we understand that it's from a power given to you easily. That event. You've got the Four of Swords. You're not going to do anything about it. You're just going to have it. That's lovely. Four of Swords is inactivity, rest, peace. So although your hands, they're not so busy trying to take it, you're in such peace and you're just going to easily get it this month. Yeah, because we did see that it's the community around you that is speaking up for you here. I don't know what you're going through, but yeah, your colleagues or something. Wow. An inundation of wealth coming to you. what you're really hoping for right at your footstep. No actions needed. That is really like you sit and relax is all I'm seeing in your reading this month. Relax, have fun, don't even worry about it, do your everyday thing, and a great gift shall be given to you. I believe the hands of God here seems to be, I was going to say something, but I think I'm getting a more powerful perspective looking at your cards. Not that what I was going to say was wrong necessarily. It was just, I think I picked up on something here. We keep seeing these air bubbles or these bubbles that when there's a lot of light that we see that just startles our eyes. No, the word is not startles. That is just when there's so much light in our eyes. And the star here shows that you're gonna be popular without doing much effort. And it has to do with seeing the universe or God shedding suddenly so much light on something, maybe something you've done, your work, the unfairness, sheds all of a sudden all this light, allowing everyone to go, oh, do you see that? And it suddenly becomes popular. Many people, so that's how the universe is interfering, just simply bringing something out in the open so clearly. And you won't be doing much. I initially thought it was you in the third house here, but no. This is collective power of the collective throat chakra, speaking powerfully about all of the people who were discriminated towards. It seems like you were one of them. Everyone's going through massive change and powerful speaking up, and you will happen to be seated in the ride. And everyone will be speaking up for you, given that you are one of the unique ones now appreciated, who weren't getting what you should have gotten because you weren't as common as everyone who has gotten it before, and now you're the popular one. Yeah, you're the popular one this month. Your situation. And I think the reason you were discriminated against is because the higher ups here, in order to keep what they wanted to keep, they made the different people down there fight with each other, calling each other, oh, you're different, you're weird, you're not this like everyone else. So that the fight keeps them busy from looking up at what they could get. And suddenly, now that the collective here, like all the employees or the industry, whatever this is for you, when everyone stops fighting this month and going, you know what, we appreciate each other, why aren't these getting their rights? Suddenly, an inundation of abundance, right from the hands of these people, comes to you and others and many others. That's great. Unity, oneness. People put their hands together this month. Oh, you're healing a great wound in your industry or in your company or something. Bravo. Okay, so now that we have an idea, let's take a look at how this is affecting you with the negotiation here this month. Like, what can you expect? 10 of Cups, you're going to feel supported by, like, 10 of Cups is a loving family. Are you kidding me? So you're, first of all, going to feel so loved by your community. Everyone's going to tell you, hey, we feel for you. We're sorry this happened to you. You're going to feel so much love and support. You're going to feel the emotions of a big family here. 7 of Pentacles. You're like, here you go. You can take that share and grow it for yourself. Each one gets to have one of these pentacles that was there. Each one gets to have their own thing that can grow for them. So something starts to grow for you. That's why it's a great gift. It keeps on giving. And you've got 2 cards here. The Devil card and the 8 of Swords. So back to the question. The question was, how does your community speak up for you? Well, the high vibration of the collective energy, definitely with the rainbow, makes a massive change from one place to the other. It's almost going to be feeling heavenly, going from hell to heaven. So the community realizes that everybody is stuck this month, and that there is a bad power or toxic power behind this whole situation. And so it's a collective, I guess, freeing everyone, freeing themselves. And you are part of this freedom movement. And because of that, you get something valuable out of it that will keep giving you as a gift. What are you getting then? You're finally liberated from the hands of the greedy here. So you get to have your own thing now. It's like you're no longer extending your hand, like, can I have? You get to have your own thing here. Um, that's so lovely. What are you getting? Wow, Six of Pentacles. You're getting something generous. It's definitely going to be. Do you see the hands? Your hands are getting something this month. Whereas you were stuck asking, now your hands own something. You're going to be given generously this month. Please do tell me how this plays off for you this month. I'll love to know. And you've got the Three of Pentacles. It is a result of group work, the community working together so that each one gets their fair share perspective. Now, this Hanged Man shows more freedom than being stuck. It's a ride that people want to take. So you're going higher up. It's like the Hanged Man, the opposite of what you were going through. And we know that what you were going through this is discrimination, lack. This time you can see that your whole life is changing. This month, there's the massive divine transformation that is going on this month. And I'm starting to feel like this is an individual collective change. This is not just, yeah, that's why you have all of these butterflies. This is the whole community changing. Who knows? Maybe this is a reading about the world. Who knows? But this is like everybody changing on an individual level, causing massive collective change. It's one of these moments in our lives when we all, as a collective, realize how we were discriminating against some people, and we all understand that this is no longer tolerated or accepted. So there's something about this month where the collective hold their hands together, whether this is in your company or the world or your city, I don't know, colleagues. Everyone puts their hands together. You're not going to be doing much really here. And you're just part of the happy family that gets their fair share, generous fair share. Everybody here is is aware this month with the Hanged Man. Everybody's aware how they were stuck, first of all, and everybody gets to fly high, because before you were prevented from looking up. Now here everybody's up. It's like we're all up there. It's not just one person anymore. We're all up there. We're not going to be in denial anymore, and we're all going to have what we duly deserve this month. This is going to be a great gift for you. Did we ask what's that great gift? And I didn't read it yet. Yes, this was the question. You will be given generously. We did see that you will be given something that will continue to grow and will continue to keep your cup flowing. This is a gift by the hands of not the ones in power, but a gift by the hands of everyone collaborating together. And this gift is saying that this is not something new that you're going to have. This is what you should have oh my God. This is what you should have had, but you weren't aware of all along. So it's not like you're going to wait for something. Something is already just going to be claimed as yours because it always was. And you should have looked up and seen it for yourself. But now the collaboration allows everyone to claim it as theirs. And this is why it's going to be a great, powerful gift that will continue to give to you. It's like a company that's not been giving their employees their rights, everyone finds out about their rights and they get it because it was always theirs. It's like now that becomes a generous part of your salary because that's your lawful right. Something like this. So these people were only playing games because through illusion and lies, they it kept you stuck and busy down there. Once you look up because you're looking so down, everyone's looking so down. This changes, and it's changing for you, my dear pile number 3, massively this month. Very interesting reading. Did I miss anything? Like I told you, moving forward, you're going to have strong plans, strong routines, and you're going to be taking consistent action every day because this seems to be like something so abundant that you love. You're going to be excited. Collective change. I think let's pull out a card regarding the collective change. King of Cups. King of Cups is emotional healing, powerful emotional healing, but it's also knowing how to um, navigate the waves, right? This means that now everyone has more of a bigger heart and tolerance to understand that we're all different, to understand how our differences coincide with each other, but to have the wisdom and the heart to learn how to navigate it. So, yeah, that's the collective change. Empathy, having a bigger heart, but also being balanced, not just going from one extreme to another. The kings are balanced and knowing how to navigate our differences and how we feel and how we are different in a mature way. I love what I'm seeing here for you in your reading. Beautiful energy. This is definitely the energy of mass transcendence. I'm happy. If this is for the whole world, this is beautiful. Like the whole world is really transcending. That would be awesome. I can't wait to see how this plays out for you, my dear pile number 3. This was such an interesting reading. Please do let me know. I love reading your feedback every month. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 3, I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at your September 2025 predictions. And, ooh, you got another one here. And these are the decks that I'll be using for your reading today. This slid out. Let's take it. That was easy. Oh, this one moved. Let's take it. And if you're interested in knowing the names of any of them, you'll find that I always list them below for you guys. We've got 2 here. And as you can see on the far right, I have, as every month, an empty chart of astrological houses in which we will be casting some runes on to get a more detailed, accurate reading for your month. But yeah, very quickly, let me introduce your pile to you. Your crystal is the beautiful Onyx. And if you've picked your pile using your zodiac signs, then in that case, the signs for this pile are Aquarius, Virgo, as well as Aries. Welcome to your reading. If these are not your signs, please don't worry about it. It's just another way for others to pick their piles as well. All right, so let's get straight into it and take a look at your runes first. And so, my dear pile number 4, what can you expect in the month of September? Ooh, that fell right, the Ansu's rune. There's divine interference in your 6th and 7th house. We'll see what this is. Speaking of divine interference, that was pretty powerful with the exact same rune in the 3rd pile. And so if you want to check out pile number 3, I highly recommend it. I'll put it here in a moment so that they don't interfere with each other. I'll put it back. So what can you expect in your month of September, my dear pile number 4? 1, 2, 3. Whoa, you do have a lot of runes, don't you? So this was between the 6th and the 7th. My goodness, a lot going on. So between the 2nd and the 3rd house, ooh, you've got the Fehu rune. This is amazing. Maybe you work in communication And if you do work in communication, that will be resulting in a lot of wealth for you with the Fehu rune, abundance in communication. But actually, if you don't work in communication, which is the most likely scenario here, it looks like you will have a lot of abundance this month in terms of communication and wealth or health, if this resonates with you more. Second house, right? So you've got the Manaz rune in the 12th house. Ooh, talk about divine intervention. This is like connectedness. 12th house is like your higher purpose or higher self. This is like full connection with your higher self. Wow. With the universe, with the divine. Amazing. So 12th house and first house, what you have? The Laguz rune, super high intuition. Wow. Super high intuition. Are you going to have like a existential, experiential, something experiential, like strong meditation that will connect you to a higher power or something, or like some form of great spiritual experience this month, it seems. Wow. Or you getting in touch with yourself, like waking up, you finding about a strong spiritual power that you have, you transcending. Powerful energy right there. 11th house, you've got the Peril rune. Again, something is fated here in the 11th house. Wow. Okay. There's a strong 11th house. I think, if I'm not mistaken, all of the readings had powerful energies this month in the 11th house. Right. So in the 9th house, you've got the Uruz rune. Ooh, you're moving in a powerful, like there's a doorway here. It's almost a portal. I'm 100% starting to feel like you're moving timelines this month, and it's going to feel crazy. These runes are definitely talking about you transcending to a higher reality, a higher timeline, and you experiencing full abundance in terms of communication and wealth in this new timeline. So, for that to happen, you're going to go through a strong restriction. But once you go through this restriction this month, it will lead to that transcendence and that new timeline. What do we see in the 8th house here? Isa rune. Isa rune, Northeast house, and the 8th house. Oh my god, the runes are so clear. I'm mind blown. You're going to go through an experience that will feel super restrictive this month before you get through this doorway and experience extreme abundance and transcendence this month. You've got in your 7th house 2 runes. What are these? The Awaz rune. Again, the Awaz rune is a rune of, what's the word? Transition. Didn't I tell you guys there's a massive transition this month? And you've got, yes. You're going to have an intimate connection with the divine, or intimate communication with a god or a goddess, with the divine, with an angel, something like that. I know what I'm saying might sound crazy, but really this is what I'm seeing. This all can't be a coincidence. You're going to have an intimate communication with a divine being, with an angel, with the universe. Something big is happening here. And it will allow, this connection will help you through this transition. 6th and 5th house. Whoa, you've got the Kanaz rune. You're going to be guided with so much light in your everyday life and in your energy levels with the 5th house. This reminds me, light and energy. This is kind of like a Kundalini rising. Powerful energy. I feel like last month, my dear pal number 4, you had something also to do with transcendence. There's super powerful energy going around you these days, and while it may have been playing out in such a strong way in the month of August, I feel like in the month of September, this is the month where you're going to change timelines and you're going to be super abundant. Your everyday life is going to change. It's going to be full of light, and your energy levels are going to be strong. You're going to be healthier, abundant. There's something about throat chakra here. blessing. You're going to be speaking freely, perhaps due to that experience. Oh, I can't wait to get into your reading. This pile, unbelievable. The sort of energies we get. This is crazy. Let's explore. Okay, so let's take a look at your oracle cards, right? Let's take a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got snooze button samurai. Perhaps you refused to wake up before, and there's a big wake up this month. You didn't feel like waking up before, too early, before it was too early for the wake up before. Now I feel like this is the time. You've got, yeah, we forgot about the 11th house. Something fated in your community is happening here. Moon in Libra with companionship. I almost forgot about that. So something is fated is happening in your community this month. I think it's all going to be tied together in a moment. Right, you've got the Enneagram income. Didn't I tell you guys you're going to get a lot of money? There's massive fortune and wealth in this new timeline. So income, earnings, salary, pay, wage, profits, professional fees, massive money here. And you've got hungry beast. This popped up in pile number 1, and so if you're drawn to pile number 1, your reading will be expanding more there. But I feel like you're going to have a strong appetite towards money. I feel with hungry, you know how when we're, of course you know, when we're hungry and suddenly the food comes and we go all into it. Oh my God, I was so hungry. It tastes so good. I feel like you've always wanted to do things. You're hungry for experiences. Maybe in the old timeline that you're in now, that we're calling it old for the sake of the reading, you were so hungry for many types of experiences, and I feel like once you move into this timeline with this type of abundance, you're like, show me the money. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to travel, I want to help out in this charity that I loved, I want to build this, I want to try this for the first time, I never had this. And you're like going to have an amazing starter in this new timeline. Looks like it's this month. It's the time for it. And you will start having access to a lot of wealth, whether you actually take it or not. But this month you're like, oh, I know it's coming. I can't wait for it. Okay, sorry. You've got book. Maybe you're a writer and your book is about to get you a lot of wealth. That could be for some of you. And kidnapped. Maybe someone's trying to take something from you. It looks like the restriction here is going to be someone taking something valuable or holding off some valuable information from you. It could also be like blackmail, like someone threatening you with something. We'll see. Too early. We'll find out, I'm sure. Or like not all of that, but holding something hostage, and it's restricting you. Yeah, holding something hostage, valuable to you, and we'll find out why. Yeah, I think holding something hostage is the most likely energy here. And you've got the Queen of Cups. This situation is going to heal for sure, massively. And it's going to lead to something you love. We already know that. All right, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles. You know, I just envisioned in my mind as I was placing the Ace of Pentacles, how when you squeeze a lemon, you get all the juice out. So it seems like this month will have some form of squeeze, but that squeeze allows you to get something valuable. Like, for example, maybe you weren't working on your book. You kept putting it off, right? Snooze button. And it looks like something restrictive happens this month that may not at all be nice, but it pushes you to finish writing that book. And then you get a massive opportunity in your hands that you will really love because you finished that book. So metaphorically speaking, it's something like that. Nothing terrible, but some harsh squeezing sort of like situation almost pushes you to do something, get information, write something, finish a project that will be the source of massive income and abundance for you. You've got the Four of Swords in the background of the Four of Wands. Yeah, Four of Swords is like a line because it talks about rest, right? So something going in activity, right? Four of Wands is going up, which makes me feel like for the longest time, maybe you were snoozing and things were kind of the same until something happens and you start going very high up. Yeah, from pain to abundance. Three of swords, Three of Cups in the background of the Three of Swords. Again, we see the contradiction with the juxtaposition in the cards here. The contradiction between the pain and the inactivity and the celebration and the going up. That's very strong here for sure. Going up also is transcendence and moving to a higher timeline. So let's now take it little by little because there's so much going on, and I want to begin with the restriction here actually. So what is this restriction? My eyes just fell on transfer funds. Maybe you were waiting for some money or something and there's restriction in the funds for some time. What's the restriction here? So we've got the Justice card and the Chariot. Some new rule is in movement. Some new law, rule, or something is in motion. This law is meant to empower you. Oh, okay. But you must overcome some restrictions that you haven't been taking care of. Bypass some restrictions to make use and advantage and enjoy that power. Okay, that's a better, like a stronger perspective here. The Star card, it's going to take you to places. It's going to take you to your wish. So what's going on? Yes, some rules are changing. Initially, these rules might feel super restricting, but they are, as you can see here, to empower you. And if you should end with the Figures of the World card here, end this restriction and work on what you have to work on and not snooze it anymore, which is what this law is, divinely guided. That's the intimate connection here. It's like the divine doing something particularly for you. It's going to feel personal. In fact, you with this intimacy in your work, sixth house, you might, or with the thing that you care about, it might feel so personal. You might smile knowing that all of this is happening is specifically for you, so that it pushes you to do something. Because the Ansu's rune in the sixth house as well, it shows that it's intimate in your everyday life as well. So right away this month, I feel like you stop snoozing and you start working on that project or that goal that you care a lot about. It could also work in health, that sixth house. Like you get an alarm from your body and you're like, oh no, but that pushes you to take the actions that you were always knew you should take, only for your health to get drastically better, for you to feel the best ever. Yeah, and I think you're gonna smile. You're gonna go, yeah, like the divine is speaking right to me. You can almost hear this divine energy, if not fully, telling you, you know what to do. So yeah, that's what's going on. And I see you working to achieve it this month. And with the Star card, you get what you really were hoping for. What you were hoping for was this new timeline, was so close yet so far, because you keep snoozing it off. And it's almost like, okay, I think pile number 4 is not taking action here. I think we should bump it up a notch, because we need to alarm them to take action. Something about your action here has to do with your community, companionships, the people around you. And there's something fated here with the Peroth rune. What is fated that is affecting all this? What is fated here with your community? If I don't pick it up, I will pull out your tarot cards. Actually, we have 2 cards on the side here sliding. So let's use that. What does your community or like-minded people have to do with your reading and what we're looking at? Page of Pentacles, and you've got the Hanged Man upright. And you've got the 7 of Cups in the background of the 7 of Wands. It's no longer challenging. They're encouraging you. Something about your community, a community that you're in, will encourage you. They're like, we're there for you. It's because of the support. It's because of the support of your community that you are going to get something that you were restricted from. Oh, so first of all, this is why this all feels divine. First of all, you get your wake-up call and you start working on the project. Second of all, it's fated that some community will really support you to get the unthinkable, what you never thought you could get, and free you from this restriction. So how is your community gonna help you? First of all, with encouragement, and they're gonna supply you with what you need. What's going on here? Companionship. They're here for you. They're like, we're gonna do everything you need to get this. Something is gonna feel so divine about the way others are standing by you this month and encouraging you. You got this, you got this, you got this. And you finally move from this restriction. Finally, it's over. They're like, we got you. We can see this restriction. We got you. We got you. And you get up, you push through once and for all, and you're free. Once you're free, the amount of money that's coming in is crazy. So your community, can we get one more card about what's your community? Who's your community? Empress. So these are loving people around you. For some of you, because this is the figure from the Death card, it could actually be for a lot of you, people who love you on the other side are going to support you, and perhaps why you've got intimate divine connections, right? I think this is for a lot of you. Intimate divine connections that support you, maybe through your dreams, or you just somehow know the signs or something. Or it could be a lot of people who love you, around you, who love you, that will allow you to transform and change. Your community, you have a loving community around you, whether this is your family, your colleagues, your group of friends, or an actual maybe you're an author and you have a lot of people who read what you write and they're like, please finish this book, we love what you do, come on, you can do it. Or a community that believes in your work. In any case, you're surrounded with the Empress by people who love you, and they will be cheering you on. And this is fated. This is not going to happen accidentally. This is part of your story. It's part of the destined things that were meant to happen in your story that your soul knew about. And you're going to have everyone saying, come on, finish this, finish this, finish this. We want this. We want this. And you transform as a person. You stop pressing on that snooze button. You start working on it, especially now that these laws are changing. And because of these restrictions, now you just got to get up. And it will all turn out to be fated. Everything around you, your community, the laws, everything is working, moving so that you can push through and actually reach your dream. Your dream is like millimeters away from you. And this is the month that you will finally stop pressing this snooze button. And this is the month where you will start understanding what kind of wealth was there waiting for you that you were not picking up on. This is the month where you will have a lot of energy. Yeah, perhaps this restriction is what's going to cause all of this massive rise in energy, and it will show you what you need to do in your everyday life. Sixth house, how to organize it, how to work on it day by day, what sort of details you need to focus on. And it's almost going to feel guided, like you just understand it. You understand what you need to do. It's just going to happen. Like if you're an author, you're almost going to hear, almost going to hear the words you need to write. Yeah. And the communication here is you. Maybe if you are an author or you work in something related to communication, then you'll be communicating a lot. You'll be abundant in what to say or what to write or what to do. And also, you'll be getting a lot of people talking to you this month going, come on, we want this, we want this. And this seems to be the one thing that was standing in the way of you moving to your new timeline. Your timeline was waiting for you. And I do see that it's fated for you to enter this portal that forever changes your life. Everything changes. You as a person, you've changed. The financial and abundance type of experience in your life changes. Your everyday life and the energy that you have to do things changes. Yeah, there we go. The Awaz rune in the seventh house, how your connections with others allow, that's why it's fated. This encouragement seems to be so important for you. And we want to see why. Why is this encouragement? Maybe you didn't have faith that what you're creating was important. Perhaps this encouragement is so fated. I just want to know why it's fated. But before we get there, you can see here that this is the passage. These connections and what they're encouraged and the way they're encouraging you is the passage through that realm to your new timeline. So why is this encouragement fated? Why does it affect you so much? It shows you your worth, how important you are, or how important this project is. It brings you the clarity of how important this project is for you and for others. It shows you your power. You know, the swords are, what's the word called? Swords are dedication and action taking, commitment, self-discipline. So I feel like this encouragement is providing you with all of that, the clarity on how important this is and what to do, on how important and valued your mind is and you are, and how much this will serve others. Yeah, all of these reasons, they will definitely wake you up this month. Now, what's the restriction going to be, my dear pile number 4? What's that restriction? Just so you're ready and you don't get surprised when it happens. But in all cases, it will, in any case, push you to take that action. So what is that restriction? That rule, that law, what is that restriction? We did explore it. We understand now that it's a rule or a law that is pushing you to change, there to empower you. What is it? Can we get more information about where it's from, what it is? The Emperor with the Chariot. Again, the movement. Someone in power is making changes. It doesn't matter who he is or she is or they are. The seat here is empty. Like something in power. It might not be someone in power. It could be something. Something in power. What does something in power? Does that even make sense? I think it could. Like, oh, something in power could be like weather changes, for example, that force you to make changes. Or something in power could be what your children needs, but that's Yeah, they're not there. It's not like they are directly in power, but what they need forces you to go, you know what, we need to do this, let's do this. So someone or something in power makes a move or requires a move, and with the encouragement of those around you and their belief in you and they're standing behind you, you're going to go, I can do this. And you are going to do it. Something fated finally is released. It's almost like the universe was waiting for you to release this. I almost hear your guide saying, finally, my God. So, yeah. And abundance, the doors of abundance open up, and you've got an appetite. You're like, I want this, I want that. Ooh, I can't wait to experience that. You start living the dream. Yeah. But I have a very important question that could really help you out. Sometimes when we pick up on what we need to do, we don't have to go through the restriction at all. So I'm going to ask, what are you guided to do so that you don't have to go through this restriction, right? Because I'm seeing that this is a move happening by the universe due to your inactivity. And so what are you guided to do to avoid this energy? Nine of Pentacles in the background of the Nine of Swords. Five of Wands in the background of the Five of Swords. Listen to what's challenging you, to what you know you need to do, is really what the cards are showing. Nine of Swords and the Five of Wands in the background of the Five of Swords. You keep being stressed about something that you can fight back. That you can do something about, that you know particularly will lead to your financial abundance and financial wish fulfillment, and you're not doing it. So if you want to avoid the universe kind of directly speaking to you, for you to finally rise to what you are meant to do with the 12th house, one of the important things you're meant to do that will change you as a person, if you want to avoid all of this, it's definitely in your hands. It's gently saying, hey, you know what you need to work on. You know where to get your abundance. Start getting into it. You're going to get supported. That's fated anyway. And you're going to get massive wealth because of it. Whatever, wealth or health, second house, depending on, as well as abundance and communication, depending on how this resonates with you, of course. Yeah, that's what I see here. Any final guidance before we end your reading? The Hermit and the Knight of Cups. Follow your heart. You're a very intuitive person. Yes, the Laguz rune and the 12th and the first house. Thank you for reminding me. I almost forgot here. You're a talented person in the very thing you're supposed to create or do or write. You're a very talented person. You get whispers from the divine of what to do, or you get strong inspirations, or you get channeling. Yeah, Hermit. It's going to be easy for you. So follow your heart, follow what you know you should do or want to do. Don't procrastinate any more than that. And don't wait, I guess, is my personal advice, for things to happen, for restriction to happen. I would say start working on it and avoid the whole drama. Respectfully speaking. Okay, so my dear pile number 4, this is exactly what I see in your month. You're changing timelines. You're going to be blessed. But yeah, get straight into it is what I'm seeing here. I wish you the best of luck with that. And if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. And my dear pile number 4, I'll catch you in the next reading.